recipe to chivalry. Love ain't clean, but it's worth the scars. Late night talk, still healing hearts. Patience, pain, honesty. That's the recipe. Recipe to chivalry. Arguments cold, but we stay right here. Choosing us when it ain't clear. From the mess to the chemistry. That's the recipe. Recipe to chivalry. Started our vibe and trust was thin. Both had walls and let nobody in. You wanted effort, I moved too guarded. Almost lost love cause pride got hardened. Doors got slammed, silence loud. Love on trial, emotions wild. Almost quit, almost let it bleed. But staying took more strength than leave. Had to learn how to fight to win. Learn how to listen, I talk again. Less ego, more empathy. That's when love started pick the lead. That's when love started cooking me. Love ain't clean, but
Hey, can you hear us? Mala, can you hear us?
Go to the settings again. You made sure the settings were straight. Hello, how y'all doing?
Hey. How y'all doing? I don't know if you can hear us or not. Someone please. Okay, did you zoom?
I gotta find the other ones.
Okay.
But you got this close this.
Yeah.
I gotta refresh.
Hopefully y'all can hear us. We got to figure out something. We're starting to keep having these issues, but we're going to walk through it.
Let me see. No, I don't think they hear us because this is up. Yeah, I don't think it's working. I don't think they can hear us.
Alrighty, give me 1 second. Hello. Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Can y'all hear us? Talk to us. Can y'all hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I think Marla came off because she couldn't.
Alrighty.
Let me go back in and see.
I think she's trying to come on, but it's spinning.
Try me in.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Again, thank you. I am Kel.
And I am Quintella.
And this is
Recipe to Chivalry. Oh, he said he can hear us. Yes. Okay. So somebody can hear us. Good. All right. I wasn't sure if everybody could hear us or not. I have some people on. They said they can hear us. That's good because we couldn't hear ourselves. So I wasn't sure. But let me set this up. I think we're set up here. Oh, yes. There you go. Facebook can hear us. Marla said yes. Everybody can hear us.
What's on here? Your flowers.
Thank you, y'all. Okay.
Your flowers.
All right.
Let Mr. Carl on here. Thank you. Give me your flowers.
How y'all doing today? Hope all is well. Hope y'all enjoying this beautiful weather that we got going on. Because the rest of the week is going to be a little crazy. So, yeah. We're going to have a good weather, so this craziness. Somebody's playing in my back. Might do it. I can turn it down. This right here. That's what it is. Turn that one down. That one's down. All right. So now we're live and everybody can hear us. We're good.
All righty.
Okay.
So let me make sure y'all can see the question of the day.
Yeah, I think they can see it. It's coming on the bottom, so they can see it. Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Love bombing versus genuine passion. It's crazy. We talking about
Yes.
love
So
bombing.
love bombing versus genuine passion. And what is the difference? So
Yeah, let's talk about what the difference is, because you know what? Actually, it's so crazy. The whole thing of love bombing was new to me. It was introduced to me crazy by my son a couple of years ago. So I was like, love bombing? Like, what are you talking about? So
like that.
yeah, I didn't know it was a thing. I guess I'm showing my age. That's how out of it I am a little bit. What you think? It happens.
No, it's different lingo for different times.
Yeah,
So
because I was like, you're gonna have to explain this to me. I think I'm not in camera, but it's okay. All right, let's go.
you are okay.
I know, but to me, I'm saying I feel like I'm out. But you say I'm in, I'm in.
So love bombing and genuine passion can look similar early on. So intense attention, frequent communication, strong emotions. The difference is motivation plus consistency over time. So I guess that's what makes it so different. Here's a psychological based breakdown with clear signs from a male versus female perspective and statistics.
Okay, give it to me because you got to break it down to me.
Okay, so I think they kind of did that for us a bit,
It did.
but
I
let me
mean, but for what you're saying, and then what I get from the younger generation, I think maybe they got it a little twisted.
why you say
So,
that?
because the way it was explained to me is that love bombing is basically somebody that uses gifts or something to kind of manipulate
No,
them.
so it's along the same lines. I
Yeah.
believe they're actually right. It's just a part of it. It's not all of it in one complete full swoop
Hmm.
from that perspective. But so over here, I'll do the love bombing part. You do, or you want to do the love bombing, and I'll do the genuine passion. Which one do you want to take on?
Ooh, I don't know, y'all. Which one y'all think I should take? Oh, listen, said it's 85 there. Yeah, I think we
Mm,
got up to like 80 today.
it is
As
hot
far as
today.
the weather, I think we got to like 80, 84. We got to 84. It says it's going to be 85, but right now it's 84. We're going to figure out this to kind of take it outside too, since it's getting, Chris is on here. Since it's beginning to get a little warm, we'll figure out how to do some of these outside. But okay, so love bombing. I'm gonna take. I guess I'll try and take the love bombing
Okay.
part.
So what is the first thing of love bombing from here? What they say?
What is that? Fast intensity.
Okay.
So what are they? See, now I got to figure out what they mean by that. Are they talking about the intensity or how fast the relationship is moving?
Hmm.
Okay,
I
so
guess it's in dealing with emotions and all that. How fast you're trying to think about it with love. So I guess it's a rush with genuine passion, gradual intensity. So I get that. Like we first meet you, I ain't like, oh, I love you so much. I love.
oh,
It's
so you're
like,
thinking that person would be like, "Oh, we a perfect
yeah,
match."
just
Oh, but I think
over
you
there,
over
over
here.
instant.
It's like, "Oh, you the one I've been waiting on." So that
Right,
kind of intensity. Okay,
right.
okay, okay. And yours is more gradual. Okay,
Like you just said,
over the top with all of the
right,
compliments, and and they consider that love bombing.
over the top. So you're doing it early. Where on my side for a genuine passion, specific, meaningful compliments. Your hair looks nice today.
Okay,
So then you simply go over to, oh, your hair's the best I've ever seen. Oh my God.
okay,
Your
yeah.
eyes.
Ooh, when you say that, it kind of remind me of somebody, but I bet not. Mm.
So we'll keep moving
So
on.
is love bombing could be just for relationship purposes, or is it like just people in general? Because now thinking about it, I feel like, you know, like I said, it just brought somebody to mind, and it's like I feel like they may be using that to kind of get on my good side.
Well, I mean, it could be, but the topic is love bombing versus
I know,
genuine passion.
passion. Okay, I'm gonna stay on topic. It just took me there for a hot minute, y'all.
So um, another thing about genuine passion is respect pacing. So instead of rushing everything, is it?
So in my case, I
I'm
would
giving
be
you.
rushing.
Yeah,
I would be like, okay, I need a commitment, like right now.
right. I just met you the other day.
Yeah,
Right.
like, how do you feel about me? Because, I already told you how I felt about you the first day I met you. So that kind of,
Sort of. Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
Okay, look at me. Go ahead.
Anybody have any inputs?
On this whole love bombing thing. This is kind of fun. Okay, I like being on this side of it. Okay, let me give you another one.
So
Emotional,
versus my pacing, what's yours? Pushes, like you said, push
push for
commitment
commitment.
quickly.
Yeah, that would be mine. And the next
Okay.
one would be emotional dependency encouraged. So I guess that would look like I really need you, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Like I need you to maybe help me make decisions or something. Is that what they're talking about?
I guess it could be emotional dependency. Is that encouraged? So yeah, I can see that.
Okay. And what would yours be?
So mine would be independent supported. So I will support your independence, but instead of being emotional dependency, where I got to depend on you
For
to encourage
everything.
me to do anything, I can allow you to be you and handle some things on your own unless you absolutely need me.
Yeah, but I don't want to make any decisions without you. So
Well,
wouldn't it be that tight?
it could be.
Okay. Would it be like, okay, they can't make a move without that person. They constantly need them, you know, in
Right.
order to make those decisions.
Anybody ever dealt with that?
Mm. Want me to go handle it?
Just close the door.
All right. I'll be right back, y'all.
So I'll handle it from here.
All right, give me a
We
minute.
got some audio tech difficulties right now, but we on it. We on it. So with that being said, right, we go down to as far as the love bombing side of it, inconsistent behavior later on. So in the beginning, even though they're trying to go fast pace with this emotional buildup and dependency upon you, as we said in the beginning, genuine passion is going to last over time, and you're going to see a consistent pattern over time. All the time you're going to see it, right? So that's the beauty of it, that you can kind of understand and see what it is from the very beginning. Oh, we got another guest. Hey, Mo, how you doing? Give it your flowers. So that part of it is what you can see between the two is, like I just said, the inconsistency. So with the love bombing, the inconsistency is going to show up later on, which gives you something to go by to really gather whether it is love bombing or whether it's genuine.
Okay, where we at?
I'm at
Excuse me.
the inconsistent part.
Uh-huh.
So then we're up to here now. So on my end, as far as genuine, boundaries are respected. So I might say, hey, don't call me every second. I work, I got this going on. I love to talk to you, but let's set times and blocks. And
And
then
mine would be not respecting that.
we're not respecting the boundaries.
Okay, excuse me, y'all.
So it can be all over the place. Should be eating.
I am. He made some, tell him what you made.
Okay, she don't want me. Pork bellies,
And y'all know
Let's
how
see.
that is.
but they're great.
They are. So, I was a little short, but
So anyway, I'm not chew and eat it. I'm talking at the same time.
that's what I was trying not to do. So right now we're going with the psychological signs of love bombing.
Yes.
Have you ever, okay, just for a hot minute, let's just, because we're kind of going through statistics and stuff like that. But have you ever dealt with that personally?
Not as an older gentleman, but maybe as a teenager, maybe. You know what I mean? Real young. Because I don't think we both didn't know any better.
Okay, so you ain't know what it was at the
Didn't know what it
time?
was at the time.
Uh-huh.
Just like when we talking about the last podcast, it was like, you doing too much. You always on top of me. Like we said, we talking about men being chased. And as a young kid, like, ugh. But
I
you
just
don't know
thought the
no better.
person was obsessed with me. I had one of those type situations where it just seems like everything was excessive. You know
It
what I
can
mean?
be, I can see it becoming like that when you feeling like that.
Okay. I just wanted to bring that up. Anybody else had experienced love bombing? Has had somebody that, that's what they were doing?
You're mighty quiet today, but
It is
okay.
quiet compared to Thursday. It's like I think y'all like the middle of the week better than a Sunday. Y'all are so chilled and so quiet on
They
Sunday.
like the drama.
Yeah, they like the Thursday. We're gonna have to call it Thunder Thursdays for y'all or something.
So the psychological signs of love bombing, they are the most studied red flags when it comes to love bombing. Right?
Oh, are they? I didn't know
Mhm.
that. Okay.
So one, speed of emotional escalation. And we talked about before, you automatically slow in love, and we just met 2 days ago. Um, talks marriage immediately. See,
Okay, just for a minute. Is that actually love? Okay, could that be some underlying other issues? Could that be some emotional insecurity, emotional immaturity? Could
it could
that
be.
be an excessive behavioral issue, which would tie into the psychological part? I mean,
It very well could be.
because for me, those would be signs also that maybe, of things to watch out for. Those are definitely red flags.
I would agree with that.
Okay. All right.
So, it calls you your soulmate very early. So the stats, if y'all want to know, from the 2021 Relationship Psychology Survey found 72% of people who experience love bombing reported commitment pressures within the first 2 weeks.
Oh,
That
wow.
is fast.
Yeah, that is super fast. That's actually crazy to me. 2 weeks, I want a commitment.
Right.
You love me. You're so in love with me. You can't see your life without me. Yeah, run, run, run. I mean, for me, that would be an issue.
So part two to that
What is part two to that?
is overwhelming attention, then withdrawal.
Okay, so the constant texting,
Constant texting. We go with that
constant,
one.
like good morning and good night, and if they don't respond immediately, then you were like, what's wrong? You ain't answer my text, you didn't answer my call,
Right.
and all that stuff. You don't even give the person a chance. Like you said, it's the whole boundaries thing. You
Right.
could be at work. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a meeting. You could be just unavailable at that moment when they text you.
I could just not want to talk to you right
Yeah, I
now.
mean, it absolutely can be that because if that's going on, then of course you're going to start um, finding ways to avoid that
Yes.
person. I
All
would
right.
think.
Ma, if you're trying to say anything, your mic on your end is muted.
Right. So we
So you
can't
have to
hear
unmute
you.
it. Let me see if anybody said anything in the chat.
No, no,
Okay,
nothing
nothing in the
but,
chat.
yeah, nothing. The chat is quiet
Okay.
and Facebook is quiet right now. So,
Okay.
which is cool. I mean, y'all listening, that's good. I want some interaction besides me and him talking. I get plenty of action with him, y'all.
So this creates a dopamine dependency, same pattern seen in intermittent reinforcement.
Let me just pause for a minute. I was just flirting with you and you was just so businesslike and it's just like went right over your head.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, yeah.
It's just been an hour since we've been into this podcast. You love bombing me on the podcast. See?
Ooh, wow.
My bad, baby. I love you.
I love you too, but go ahead.
Okay, so we get back to these stats. So research on attachment manipulation, which we were talking about earlier,
Hmm.
shows love bombers reduce contact after emotional bonding 68% of the time. That's crazy. Because what I'm sitting here thinking about is when we got two people that are love bombing each other, I can see that being super toxic because of the over the top involvement and then the over the top withdrawal.
Draw.
And they're doing the same thing to each other. And that's one of those I guess one of them TV series you see where they both trying to kill each other
Right.
because they don't realize that they both the same
Same
way.
way.
It's toxic. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the boundary ignoring part.
Wait a minute. Somebody done said something. Who
Okay,
said
what?
something? Can't get audio nor video up. Carla's saying. I don't know. It's got to be on his end because so far so good. So
Let
I
me
mean, if
text.
y'all
Let
can
me text
hear
him and
us.
tell him to go to Facebook.
He's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
That's why I said let me tell him to go to Facebook.
Just just respond down there, yeah, and just tell him to go to Facebook. He can try it from there. But if he had the link, he could just do like he normally do with Restream. But remember, like he said, where he's at sometimes, it doesn't always work right. So, I mean, that could be the issue also. Could definitely be the issue. Okay, so I'm sorry, we back.
Um, so where am
We are talking about the boundaries being ignored.
I?
We
Okay.
did all that. No, we
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
I want all of your time.
Mm-hmm.
That could be one of the boundaries that's being ignored.
Get jealous real quick.
Ooh,
But we just started to get to know each other, and automatically you're jealous.
you know what? I think this is a good one. Being physical, like too quickly, or either having that emotional, like you were saying, I love you after 2 days. So I think those two kind of go hand in hand because if you are physical with that person, and you know how you always talk about us as women, we just talked about that on Thursday. That with sex, that's something we probably should not be jumping into right away because we're such emotional creatures. And like once we open ourselves up to
Mhm.
that person, then we want something because we've given
I
such
may feel like
intimate part of ourselves to that person,
not, not only that, but sometimes that person may feel like because we went there,
right?
we're in this relationship
Relationship, right? And
and
that's what I'm
we're
talking
together.
about.
And the other person's like, no,
No, we just
slept
had
together.
sex,
Right.
right? And most women don't see it that way because they're given such a piece of themselves to the man. So in their head, we together. I done gave you my nookie, you my honey now.
So the psychological term to this would be immersement behavior. I never heard of that one before.
What is that?
That's the psychological term for that,
Okay, is
for
that
the
what it's
boundary
called?
line. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So four gifts and grand gestures too early. So I can see that gifts and grand gestures just too early.
Okay, but what if you've met the person right before their birthday or something and you give them a gift?
Oh, that's fine. Sometimes it can if you're the type that can handle that, it's just a gift. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong. But if you're the love bombing person, it's not good because, like you said before, it can be used as manipulation. I've given you this. I've done that.
Yeah, but then if you don't give the gift, then it's an issue too. And be like, well, even though
No,
we just met, you didn't give me. I mean, it could be something that
and
comes up down the line. You
and
didn't give me
I think
anything for
that's
my
still love
birthday.
bombing. I think that's just on the opposite
Opposite
end
end of
because
it,
you're expecting so much, and we just met you. So
right?
I just met you last week, and today's your birthday. You expect me to give you a birthday present because we met. You might not even be on the you might even be on my radar that heavy.
When
You
you
might
said
be
we
in the
might be like
mix.
number 10 on the
Yeah, you might
list.
be on number 10. I just met you.
Okay, so we number 10 on the list. We ain't moved our way up yet. Okay.
That could be. So expensive gifts early, big promises, and dramatic romantic speeches. You ever had that happen?
No, not the romantic. I did have somebody that did the gift. Now sitting here think about it. I had that gift farming done on numerous occasions. But again, for me, I still had I had boundaries set, and then if they didn't get the message, I just ghost them. To be honest.
Okay.
I did. I just ghost them. I stopped returning
Marlon, if
calls.
you
I
can hear
just
us, you're able to speak if you want to say anything. Alyssa, if anybody want to chime in,
maybe they having issues too, and
they
all they
might
could
be.
do is listen. But we'll work it out. It is what it is. We don't know what's going on. Ever since he got his computer back, we've had issues, and
All
they
right.
they said they fixed it.
So statistics wise, people who reported early extravagant gestures were 2 to 4 times more likely to later report controlling behaviors, which I can see that. I really can see that.
Okay, she came on again. She
Somebody
traveling, so she
here saying he
may.
can't get his audio up.
Yeah, that was
Try
your call.
Facebook.
Yeah, he said it's on his side.
It's on his side. Okay.
Yeah, he said it's
All
on
right.
his side.
Okay, no problem.
And then we didn't have anything new here on Facebook.
Okay.
that I
So
saw.
psychological signs of genuine passion now. So now we're going. That was all about the love bombing, which those could be signs for you to be careful.
Right.
Now we're going to get into genuine side, right?
Mhm.
So on the genuine side, intensity with stability. So strong attraction, but not rushing commitment. Emotions grow steadily, and genuine passion is the high interest plus emotional regulation. I like the way he put that.
Okay, say that one more time. Sorry, baby. I'm
I don't know what he done.
trying to make sure I pin this to the top, but it won't let me. I
Okay.
guess because we started already. But go ahead.
So it was showing, saying about signs of genuine passion is one, intensity with high stability. This is a strong attraction, but not rushing for commitment. Emotions grow steadily. And genuine passion equals high interest plus emotional regulation.
Right. So we're taking our time.
Taking that time, keeping
We're
your
trying to
emotions in check,
check. Right.
and
We're
letting
trying
it
to.
build gradually, slowly, and genuinely.
Okay, and I want to know how many people actually do that. Is there a statistic on that? Because a lot of people that I know are kind of rush into things.
Not all. I think there are some people out there that do
If she's
that.
trying to get James to come on, then it might be some issue. Text me, Marla.
Can you hear us from that? Can you hear us from that phone?
All right, let me.
We can hear you.
That's me and you. I hear in our ear and then headphones, but that's
I
it.
thought I saw her thing blink for a second.
All right.
Okay, so we're good over here.
Okay.
All right, so Marla,
Or James.
Mommy, if you can hear us, because y'all not responding, and we just want to make sure
Sure
y'all
that.
guys are still with us.
Right.
So every once in a while, if we say, "Can you still hear us?" or we just throw a one up, put a one in the comment somewhere. We'll know you're still here with us. All right, so now we're going to go to the other part of it.
I don't see our closed caption showing up here so that they know what we're saying as we're talking, but it is up. Okay.
It's on Facebook.
And, okay. Why it ain't coming up? All right. In any case, let us continue.
Let us continue. So somebody said we hear you. That's right here in the chat.
That was Marla.
Yep, that was Marla.
All right, cool.
Okay,
I
thank
just
you,
want to.
Marla. Thank you.
She said yes, I can. Signal isn't great. Okay, because
Okay.
they traveling. Okay, I just want to make sure.
So number 2, curiosity is about you, not ownership.
So okay, what did it mean about curiosity? Curiosity about what?
Curiosity about you, not owning you.
Okay.
So they want to know what's your goals, what's your values, and what are your boundaries.
Okay, so what is the timeline about asking stuff like that? So is this something that we're asking in the beginning? Because some people feel like, asking me maybe my goals or boundaries or my values may be something that's too soon and they might want to just keep it really casual.
To a certain extent, I can see that, but those I think are safe open liners. And I would want to know what are your goals? Are you goal oriented? What are your values? Because your values are definitely going to speak volumes to a person like me, because our values may not
align. Right.
Like I'll give you an example. Like I can call myself being an entrepreneur, right? Trying to make money outside of the normal 9 to 5.
Right.
You can say you're doing the same thing, right? So we think we have something in common, but you don't mind getting your money by any means necessary. With me, I'll look at it like, okay, I know I can make money, but this person may get hurt, this person may get hurt, this person may not make money, so I'm just not going to do that kind of business. Or if it looks like it's just a money grab, I'm not going to invest in that. I'm not going to do that. Because that's my value, say, hey, I want everybody to win.
Right.
Where you could be like, it's all about me.
Right.
And that's starting to show what your values lie. So love bombing focuses on idealizing, passion focuses on learning.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Totally agree.
Okay. Respects space. Respecting somebody's space. So again, with the boundaries, if I say, okay, I'm not available, if I don't answer you, right away, then that's because I'm at work or I got something going on. Give me some time, I'll get back to you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It would also be don't panic, if I'm busy. If I'm
Right.
busy, I'm busy. You ain't gotta panic and be like, oh my God, what's going on?
Right.
What you need to do also is respect or encourage friendships. And I talk about that a lot, especially like with me and Kel. Um, we were friends before we was anything else.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things that has kind of kept us because I'm gonna tell you, as my man, I don't always like him. And he don't always like me. He'll tell you real quick. He'd be like, ooh. But as my friend, that's my dude. Like for always and for life. And I think because we started that way, we have a great understanding and mutual respect. So it causes you not to ever want to cross some lines too.
Right.
So I think that's important.
Because it builds a foundation of trust, understanding one another. Like the friendship part, it helped me realize where you somebody like with values that
You
I
want it to
can
be right.
I can
So
get along with.
right. So we're not. So with us building that friendship, we wasn't rushing inclusiveness. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, you gotta be my man. No, we were just keeping it easy, keeping it casual, and let this thing kind of play
Right.
out, so I can kind of see how you move.
Right. Because you want to build that friendship and instead of trying to rush into exclusivity, like you're mine, you
Right.
belong to me. We gotta find out if we're
Even
really
though you were mine.
compatible. See, we gotta find out if we're really compatible.
I just got crazy. I was locked up for a long time.
But,
Until something came and threatened it, and then
I don't know.
then we let loose.
So stats here. I go with stats again, right?
Okay, so what are the stats on it?
Healthy relationships report 40 to 60% communication decreases after initial honeymoon, but emotional satisfaction increases.
Okay, so the communication decreases.
Yep.
I wonder why that is after the home. I guess because you found out everything you wanted to know. So is it because we're entering the passion part of it now,
Well,
and we're being involved, or we're being more intimate?
Yes, I agree with that. So in the beginning, it is the filling out phase.
Right.
So there's going to be a ton of questions. After we finally become comfortable and get to know each other past the friendship, emotionally now we're connected. They're not talking about physically. We're talking about emotionally.
So then we can do like Vonda was saying. Now I can fart in front of you.
I guess.
Because we're comfortable with each other, so I can
Yes.
pass some gas.
You ever see some videos where they show a couple that and they rush into the bathroom, they don't want the person coming in, go behind them.
Yeah, because
And then
I
after time
remember.
go by, you stand there having a conversation while they're
I
in the bathroom.
remember. It's so crazy. I remember doing that because I don't think I farted in front of you our entire time we actually dated. And then I remember when we got married, I still didn't do it. I remember the time where I first, where I decided you're going to get this business. And we had already been married a while, and we had moved to Texas.
Mm.
And I was in the bathroom one day, and I was like, "This nonsense got to stop." I would run in the bathroom, and I remember that day, that morning, and I was like, "This will be the last day I run in this bathroom to pass some gas. I will not do it no more." And I didn't,
Lord have mercy.
and it's been on and popping ever since.
I would leave that right there. Because, yeah. So, what do we have now?
Yeah, don't act like that. We consistency over time is what we're talking about. Consistency over time and love boundary and love what?
Love bombers.
Farmers.
Okay. Love versus bombers, hot, cold. So I can see that love bomber, 1 minute they're super hot.
Next
As
minute.
time goes by, they're super cold because they're They're very inconsistent,
Right.
especially if they
Yeah,
don't get what they want
emotionally
in the first time.
unstable. You're unstable.
So passionate
And then
and
distant.
then distance, right?
Right.
And that's a love bomb.
Right. But genuine
But
passion
genuine
consists
passion
of what?
is warm,
Uh-huh.
steady,
Okay.
and it gets deeper.
I can see that.
More commitment,
More commitment,
more emotional connection.
understanding, patience, all of those things will gradually kick in because, again, you're getting to know that person. You're getting to kind of,
And you know what you can deal with and what you can't.
right. And see, and can we talk about that for a minute? Because I think people out here too, when it comes to relationships and when it comes to dating and marriage, all of those things, they have this ideal of what that looks like instead of dealing with the reality of it. And what I try to tell people is, first of all, marriage is not for the weak. That's one.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely, and what I mean by that is nothing is perfect. That person isn't perfect. You're not perfect. It takes work. It takes work. It takes commitment. It takes communication. And you got to know what you're willing to take an L on because you can't win every battle. And it's not for you to win. It's for y'all to grow together and not grow separately. So it calls for you not to be selfish and to understand that you're no longer in this by yourself. So you got to figure out what those things are that you're willing to um, just kind of be lenient on and to be forgiving because that person isn't going to be perfect and neither are you.
So someone used the analogy of marriage like a flower. I thought it was a nice analogy because when you grow a flower, you got to water it.
Hmm.
You got to put it to some sunlight. Some people talk to their plants.
Right.
You got to give it the right nutrients, depending on what kind of plant it is. You might have to move it to a warmer environment during the wintertime. So it takes like I said, it takes a lot of work. It takes you realizing what you have in front of you and how to nurture it.
And that's why I said
Because the flower is nurturing to you.
to you, right?
If you're a flower person, you get something from growing that flower from a seed to its full bloom. And that's what you get from it. And you give that flower everything it needs to do that. So it's reciprocal, very reciprocal.
And I think that's why the Bible talks about being under the right covering. And what I mean by that is make sure that the man that you're under, if he is talking to God and he's praying to God, then he's going to cover you because that's where he's going to get his direction from. That's where so you're going to be able to get what you need. And in doing so, as a woman, you will flourish. You will be able to, you know, do everything you're supposed to do for that man. You don't mind doing that because you're getting what you need to.
Okay. Want to comment before I move on?
Of course
Anything to
they
say?
don't. I think they're
I'm
just taking
saying-
it all in.
Okay, so
All
we'll keep
right.
it moving.
We're gonna keep it moving, baby.
So for a male versus female perspective on this, when men love bomb. So we're gonna look at when a man love bombs. Remember that's the negative side, right?
Are we doing the negative side
Yeah.
of when? Okay.
When a man love bombs.
Ooh, what
So
that
most
look like?
likely, push physical intimacy quickly. I can agree with that.
I can too, because that's all.
Right.
Y'all are visual creatures. So yes, go ahead.
Use intense compliments and promise futures fast. Try to secure exclusivity early. So I'm going to stats. And the stats say men are 23% more likely to use rapid commitment language early. Soulmate, wife, forever, those words.
Wifey, you my wifey,
Right.
that type of thing. Mm.
So motivation often fear of losing an opportunity. So sometimes that's what drives them to try and get into that quick intimacy and that you're mine now. Fear of losing out on you, right?
Mhm.
Sexual access.
I can agree with that 100%.
I bet you will.
Because you're gonna tell me this, and I mean,
I'm not saying it's not. I'm
yeah,
going off stats.
y'all, man, y'all want it, yeah.
So, and control insecurity.
So you're gonna pick on her insecurities and try to find a way to manipulate, basically, so that you know, okay, once like how you said, once I got you, I got you.
It might be them trying to control their own insecurity. Because
Like how?
because I got your attention,
Right.
right? But there are many more men out here, and I feel like if you meet somebody else, I'm gonna lose out on an opportunity. So let me try to lock you in right
Now.
now.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. I can see
Okay.
that. Okay, women, when
So
we
when a
love
woman love bombs,
bombs,
what that look like?
more likely to consistently communicate or over communicate, I feel like.
Yes, I agree with that.
The emotional dependency creation. So I can't make no decisions. I can't make no moves around without you. I need you nearby. So that whole kind of dependency would go on. Excessive validation. Also, am I doing this right? How do I
Right.
look? Do you like this? Am I pretty? Those sort of things. So basically, everything that she may feel like she's insecure about, she's looking to get that validation from that man. I
I
think
agree.
would be and fast emotional bonding. So
Okay.
definitely, I think it's the same way with the women. She feels like how you said, let me hurry up and lock him in because there's other women out there that may be prettier than me or whatever. So if I lock him in, he's mine.
You gotta show the insecurity part of
Part
that
of it, right,
plays
plays a big part
plays a
in
part.
that. So the
So
stats on that is what? Do you know?
statistics say women are 31% more likely to use emotional intensity love bombing, which I agree.
Right,
Constant texting, emotional confessions.
right.
Their
I can
motive,
agree with that.
their motivations often are
Fear of abandonment, I would feel like is one of them.
right fear of abandonment,
What else?
attachment anxiety,
I can see that one.
and desire for security.
I can definitely see that. And I think everybody wants to be secure. They want to feel like, they're the only one, and that's what this relationship is about.
So we're not saying that that makes you a love bomber.
Bomber is
We're
just
saying that's their motivation that
behind it.
drives them to being a love bomber.
Right.
Okay. So timeline differences and biggest indicators. Love bombing timeline. Week 1, you're perfect.
Week 2, I love you.
Already. Week 3, we're meant to be.
Week 4, by then, why are you so distant? Like, what's going on? You ain't talking to me. Like, where you at?
And month number 2, pull back and control.
Yeah, I would have to definitely agree with that. Okay, let's deal with the genuine passion end of it. Like, what does
Genuine passion
that?
timeline.
Yeah, like what would that look like?
Week 1, excited to know you.
Okay, increasing attraction, maybe.
Is that week 2 to 4?
Yeah, like the attraction because now I got to know you a little bit, and you're a little more attractive to me now.
And month 2 to 3, emotional bonding. Okay.
And you know what? I think that's a good timeline because by then we've talked. We're getting to know each other.
Went on
And
a
by
couple dates.
right,
Like I'm beginning to learn some things you like,
right,
some things you dislike.
right. And we took it slow enough where we're actually are consistent with
And 3 or more months will be
the commitment decision. You think?
commitment decision. Now
So
we're deciding whether you want to make a full-on commitment to this person because you've gotten to know each other. And if you guys paid any attention to the timelines, you can see how
it gradually
it gradually builds to 3 or 4 months or
down.
more, depending upon how fast you want to move.
Right.
But in the
So
love bombing, it was quick.
right, in the love bomber, it was in the same week. So basically, what we're saying, ideally, when you meet somebody, you should not be trying to commit to nobody within the first 30 days at all. You should be committing to getting to know that person. Um, like they said, in the beginning, people can pick on a whole show of who they are. But if you're listening to us, it takes 90 days for the real person to come out and for you to figure out if this
At
is
least.
somebody you really want to pursue seriously.
So now the pressure test.
What's the
Best
pressure
ways to
test?
tell. This is the
Okay,
best
so
ways to
like,
tell.
okay, so we giving y'all
Some tips.
some tips. Y'all ready?
Say, I like taking things slow and see how they react to it.
Right.
Right.
How would a love bomber react to that though? If I say I like taking things slow.
Well, you know that's not in their timeline. They get upset. It's not in their timeline. They try to have to get to marriage like in 2, 3 days.
Let's see. I think they'll push harder.
hmm
What else?
Give you guilt trips.
Oh, or pull away suddenly,
Always
and then
something.
just be like, you know what? Just forget this. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good.
So what
Like
does the genuine passion person do?
a genuine, passionate person
How do they
would be
respond?
like, you know what? That's not a problem for me. I think that's something that I would want to do too. Take things slow.
Okay.
So they'll be easy. I feel like.
To still be consistent.
Yeah, I think they will definitely be consistent if that's what they're looking for. What else?
And I guess respect the pace.
Definitely. So they won't be
Because your
rushing.
timeline and my timeline may
Could
not
be
be the same, but I'm
exactly.
willing to respect your pace.
Right.
For some reason, you're not willing to, even though it's been 5 months, you're still not ready to commit just yet. I can respect
Right. I mean, you could talk about it and kind of figure out what. Jane says, tell you everything you want to hear to rush the process.
that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think, yep, we're going to rush this so y'all can get to
I'm trying to get to the cookies. So let me get these stats.
Okay, what's the stats on that? So we try to do stats on everything. So we try to back up
So I'm
everything we're
not talking
saying.
talking on the top of my head.
So that's what you will get from this channel. We just talking crap. Yes, we be talking
I am
about
going to talk crap.
well, we are going to talk crap. We are going to have our opinion, but we're always going to bring it back to two things: the Bible and the stats. So we're going to give it to y'all from both angles.
So stats: 81% of love bombers show negative reactions to slow pacing.
Of course, it's everything they want it in a hurry. They want that how they say that microwave love.
Yeah.
They want it quick and easy and
Fast
fast. So yeah, I can see that.
All right. So psychological root differences, right? Get into that. Love bombing often linked to narcissistic traits. Ooh, that's a nasty one.
That's a nasty one.
Anxious attachment,
Okay, what else?
manipulation behavior,
Okay.
and control seeking.
I can definitely see that, trying to control a narrative on everything, trying to make
Control
sure
the pace,
right.
the time, your
Yeah.
attention, everything.
How you, what you wear, what you smell like, where you going.
And the cookies.
Okay, so genuine passion. So what is that linked to? From what I would say secure attachment,
Okay.
emotional regulation. So we're in control of our emotions, which is something that everyone should be in when they're dating. Like control your emotions. Let's think with our head and not with our body parts.
Yep. What else?
Healthy bonding. So that would consist of, like
Equal give and take.
Right, within
Not trying to control each other, respecting the boundaries.
right, and mutual attraction.
And mutual attraction.
So I think those are good ones.
All right. The number one difference: love bombing feels like you're perfect and I need you, while genuine passion feels like I really like you and want to build something with you.
Something solid,
That
something
sounds
meaningful.
more genuine because you don't really know the person. So about, you're perfect and I need you.
And you my
Nobody's
soulmate.
perfect.
You my soulmate. I need you.
You find that out later.
I mean, yeah, you'll
But
find
not
that
in 2
out
weeks.
later, right? Not in 2 weeks. We're gonna find that out.
One sentence rules: love bombing tries to skip the process. Genuine passion enjoys the process. And I like that.
I like that
That's
too.
absolutely because I want to get to know you before I find out you're crazy and it's too late.
Yeah. So how do you feel about knowing my craziness? Do you love it?
It's something like, no, I don't love your craziness.
Yes, you
It's
do.
something I can deal with. I don't love it. It drives me crazy. But I can deal with it. I don't love it. I do not love it. But I can deal with it. Can you deal with my craziness? No.
No, but I love
I mean,
you.
excuse me, do you love my craziness? No.
No, I
But you can
don't.
deal with it.
But I can deal with it. I accept it.
There you go.
I understand it.
Because I know I can be crazy sometimes.
Hmm.
All right, so where we at?
We are at the one sentence
Okay.
rule.
If you like, I can also break. Oh, never mind. No, we passed that part. We passed the one sentence part. But early texting examples That's something that can show love bombing versus passion. First date behavior differences. You could definitely see that in love bombing versus genuine passion. How long before I love you is healthy? Because I think saying that early is not a healthy thing.
I don't think so
It could
either.
turn off the other person.
Person
Like,
real fast. Like, what do you
I'm not
mean
even
you
trying
love
to.
me?
I'm not even trying to be loved. I don't even know you.
Right. What do you mean you love me?
Right.
Like, I ain't even kissed you or held your hand yet.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's a little weird.
So that's all we have on this subject for right now. Does anyone have anything to say before we go ahead and call this
Excuse me,
a day?
Mm.
Anybody? Anybody?
Okay,
Everybody?
so
Somebody?
I hope that what we spoke about today was helpful for everyone,
I think.
and to actually know the signs, you
What's the
know,
difference?
and what the difference is, because I think there's a lot of people out there that really don't know and don't understand. And there's a lot of single people out there, or people that, that's dating in general. I think your emotions um, you get caught up,
Mhm.
because that person might be fine, and you're like, oh my God, he's fine, and he talked to me, and ooh,
And that's the Russian
and
part.
and that's the Russian part, and not really finding out what his motives are, or finding out what her motives are.
Thinking the opportunity may pass you by, you lose out on this one.
Right.
So you rush everything.
Everything. And if you are going for something that's lasting and something that's meaningful, then I would definitely suggest that, you take it slow, that you take on, that you want to be on the side of genuine love and not just love bonding. We don't want quick fixes. What we do want, though, is something that's going to last. So thank you, Chris. I'm cooking and I'm listening. Thank you. She said it was a great topic. Oh, what you cooking?
Trying to get her to type. She cooking.
I know, right?
Get her
But she
burnt.
stopped and she did that for
Get
like
her
2
burnt her
minutes.
stomach.
Something I've done a million times. But yeah, I thank
All right,
y'all.
guys. We thank you for joining us. We love you guys. We love you guys. Please subscribe, like, comment, share.
And we will try and be back we're gonna try this Thursday night thing again. So we're gonna try again this Thursday night. I'll put something out by Wednesday and I'll let y'all know. But definitely we're gonna try and be back on Thursday night and give you a twofer. So y'all get a midweek from us, well, end of the week, basically. Um,
And we'll see you then. So I'm
Thank you
Kel.
and I'm
too.
Priscilla, and
This is
been
Recipe
the
to
Chivalry.
Chivalry. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Late nights, real love. It's that wrong connection. Recipe to chivalry. Love ain't clean, but it's worth the scars. Late night talk, still healing hearts. Patience, pain, honesty. That's the recipe. Recipe to chivalry. Arguments cold, but we stay right here. Choosing us when it ain't clear. From the mess to the chemistry. That's the recipe. Recipe to chivalry. Started off vibing, trust was thin. Both had walls and let nobody in. You wanted effort, I moved too guarded. Almost lost love cause pride got hardened. Doors got slammed, silence loud. Love on trial, emotions wild. Almost quit, almost let it bleed. But staying took more strength than leave. Had to learn how to fight to win. Learn how to listen, I talk again. Less ego, more empathy. That's when love started pick the lead. That's when love started cooking me. Love